Friday the 21st of September, Rob Lamont, aka Big Red, will defend his EBF European title against Lee Froch. Tonight we're joined by both Big Red and Lee, and also Vinny Glover, who will fight Jack Mantell for the EBF international title. And finally joined by Jack Fletcher, who's now going to say a few words.
Evening, people. 2 weeks to go until these warriors step into the ring. Both champions, both undefeated, both with a point to prove, and both feel in their hearts that they can be the champion and retain all the belts. Who's going to win? We're going to find out, but first of all we'll take to the floor with Big Red to ask him a question. Red, how's the training camp going? You're fighting out the Lions Den gym at the minute. How's the last couple of weeks gone in terms of preparation for the fight?
Hi. Yeah, it's that's that button you told me not to press it. Is it on? Yeah, it is on, look. Hey. Yeah, it's all going good, mate. What can you say? It's getting to the point now, not really a lot you can do. It is what it is, it'll be what it's going to be. So,
Cheers, Red. So, Lee, in terms of your training camp, we know you've been sparring the likes of Anthony Joshua, Dave Allen. Was that because you've got a concern in your opponent in Big Red? Have you took this camp more seriously?
Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Hello, Nottingham fans and supporters and everybody. Thank you all for coming, turning up, as usual. This is going to be a fantastic night, another great night of boxing for Nottingham. Not just our fight, but all the fights on the undercard for this fight is going to be really good. So, some of the fights I'm really looking forward to myself. With regards to my training camp, I always train meticulously, very professional in what I do. I've upped my running, I'm a lot fitter, I'm stronger. I'm just a better boxer than I was for the last fight. Everything's gone perfect, and like I said, I've had more experience with some better opposition in the sparring department. So, yeah, I'm extremely confident and really looking forward to the 21st of September. And taking that EBF European title off Big Red. Can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it.
oh, you got a long wait, lad.
Lee, everybody's been following this fight on social media over the past 4 to 5 weeks, and we've all been reading the comments, we've all been proper looking into what's been going on between you and Big Red. Big Red's been saying a few words, you've been saying a few words as well, but judging by the comments and what people have been saying, it's the first time we've ever seen that you might be the underdog in this fight. A lot of people saying that you're past your prime, that there's a new champion coming along, and Big Red saying that he's got the power to knock you out. How would you respond to that?
Who has Big Red knocked out? No, honestly, who's he knocked out? No one. He's had a couple of stoppages and people who took a knee and then never got up. I knock them out. I've knocked my opponent spark out. I've hurt people. Anyway, what was the question? What was it?
Social media.
Oh, social media. I don't know. People are going to have their comments.
People are saying they think they're...
Yeah, I mean, he's big, isn't he? Come on, he's a big giant. He's 6'8", he's 23, what are you weighing, 24 stone?
I've dropped a bit, 23.11.
Right, 23.11. So he's a very big, powerful man. And you've got to respect that. You've got to respect the size, but size it's never really bothered me. I've always fought bigger people. I sparred heavier people all the time. I hit very hard, and it doesn't matter how big they are. John Lewis was a very, very strong man. 70 odd fights, 60 plus knockouts, and we all seen that last fight. He was very strong, he was powerful, he was quick. And as soon as I put my shots together and landed on his chin, he couldn't take it. So,
As soon as he put his hands down.
Yeah, he put his hands down because I hit him hard on the chin. You're going to feel it on the 21st. You're going to be so sorry, and I really can't wait. You've not been hit by anybody. You've not been hit by anybody, Red. No, I'm not getting angry. But wait till my right fist lands on your chin. I can't wait. There you go.
So, Big Red, obviously Lee's just proven there that he's supremely confident in knocking you out, and rightly so. He has gone into the fight, every single fight that he's had. He's put every single person he's fought on his backside. In reality, you're undefeated, you are the champion, but he's right in what he says. you've not knocked anybody out so far. So does that kind of concern you a little bit? Are you concerned of Lee's power? Are you saying that you're ultra confident, but deep down you might be a little bit concerned about Lee? He's got the Froch DNA. They've got champions in their blood. How do you feel about it, Paul?
Well, they've got champions in the blood, you up his arse, so could be out, couldn't it? At the end of the day, mate, like I've said throughout the whole thing, I'm going to be cautious of Lee, do you know what I mean? He's a top boxer, top level that you're going to get at this level. He's fast, he's fit, but I'll just bring up what I said again. You need to stay humble, do you know what I mean? Because if it don't go your way, you're just going to make yourself look an idiot. That's a bit of friendly advice from me, yeah? But yeah, we'll see on the night. Everyone's got their opinions. You've got yours, I've got mine, he's got his, but we'll see on the night. I think there's been enough talking. It's getting boring. Let's just fucking get it done.
Cheers, Red. Lee, in terms of your last fight, I think you said yourself you started quite slow against Big Red. That could be something quite risky to do. So have you learned anything from your last fight?
Yeah, I did start slow, but what I did say was, after me Rich Elite fight, I was disappointed because I did think it was going to be a tougher challenge. So he hit me with a body shot, and I thought, oh, that was a bit tasty shot. So that was Rich Elite, by the way. Hit me with a body shot, and I thought, hang on a minute, if that was on the chin, that might have hurt. So I hit him with a right, and he put him down, and then obviously I destroyed him in round 2. I'm guilty of starting slow and tentative in the boxing, so I always box on my back foot, get used to my opponent, try and wear him down, try and show off a few boxing skills. And I've learned that I'm not going to be doing that. I learned as soon as I put my shots together, and I know I can destroy him and knock him out. So round 1, ding ding, walk over, centre the ring. Red's got to be ready to fight straight away. So, and he's going to get sparred really hard. Big Red, you really are going to get chinned.
Oh, definitely.
On that, mate.
Yeah, man.
Cheers, Lee. This fight is scheduled for 10 rounds, and I think it's fair to say that it definitely will not go 10 rounds. I'm going to ask Lee now, what is your prediction for the fight?
Prediction for the fight. Pain. You're going to wake up Saturday morning, you're going to be hurting. You've not fought anybody like me, my caliber of opponent. So you're going to be tired, you're going to get exhausted, and I'm going to hurt you. So there you go.
Red, have you got a prediction for the fight? Have you got any ideas on what round you're going to finish Lee and knock him out or stop him?
I'm a complete faggot, mate, to be fair. Team Froch all the way is going to do the business. Do you know what I mean? Like he said himself, I just dance around, so this is just keeping me busy till I go on Strictly, so...
Cheers, boys. Have we got any questions for Lee and Big Red at this point? Any questions?
Come on, there must be one question out there.
Big Red or Lee, anybody? I'll tell you what, I have a minute to think about a question. I'm just going over to Vinny Glover now. Vinny, you've been on the EBF for a long time now. You finally got your international title shot. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling very good. Bit gutted that Jack Mantell couldn't make it tonight. But as long as he turns up to fight, that's all I'm bothered about. And training's gone great. And what a great opportunity to box on such a great big show.
Jack Mantell was a great fighter. He beat Sam Godfrey at the Motor Point Arena. He was the underdog and he came out on top. He showed pure heart, relentless punching, and he's a great fighter. What makes you believe that you've got the skills and abilities to beat Jack Mantell?
Don't forget that I beat Sam first. To be honest, I've been on the circuit a long time. I've got a lot more experience than Jack Mantell. You know, we're both British champion at different weights. We're both boxed in Cash Fighter, and we both got beat by the same guy in Cash Fighter. I got a little bit further. Oh,
It's a bit dodgy.
hello? Oh, there we go.
Watch that button there, look.
But to be honest, Jack Mantell has got a lot of heart, and I'm not looking past him at all. But when it comes fight night, I hope that he's got as big a heart as what I've got. Everyone keeps saying he's got a big heart, and we'll see, definitely.
I know you said there that you beat Sam Godfrey before Jack Mantell did beat him, but a few people have said that Jack Mantell beat him more convincingly than you. What's your thoughts on that?
I definitely probably agree with that, to be fair. I actually walked Jack out to the ring for that fight to get back at Godfrey because I hated him so much. When you train for a fight and put so much preparation into it, there was a lot of bad blood between me and Godfrey. When I got in the ring to fight him, I hated him. I just wanted to hurt him really bad, and I let that get to me a little bit more. As in Jack Mantell, he didn't. He kept his composure, and he just did a better job, to be fair. I'll totally agree with that.
And finally, the prediction for the fight: 10 rounds again. Do you think it's going to be points, KO? What's your prediction?
The one thing that I will say is I will be putting it on Jack Mantell straight away. If he's thinking that he's going to be coming into this fight and I'm going to be a Paul Stevenson or a Sam Godfrey and I'm going to be running, it's not happening. I will be standing there and I'll be willing to fight with him.
Fair play. Cheers, Vinny. Right, any questions, anybody? If anyone here?
Who will be the fight of the night?
Fight of the night. You asking me that?
Yeah.
I think the Lee and Big Red fight will be good, and I also think the Vinny and Jack Mantell fight will be good. But for me, the fight that's been getting a lot of interest on social media and splitting opinions is the one between Jake Harrison and John Lewis. Jake Harrison's definitely got a point to prove, and John Lewis is coming down here again, and I think he's coming for the victory. So for me, I think that one is the best fight of the night.
Yeah, second one. I'm looking forward to that fight.
Yep, Lee's looking forward to that one. Any more questions?
If Lee's looking forward to it, I'm looking forward to it.
Question for Big Red. Question for Big Red. How do you deal with the speed and the skill that Lee brings to the table?
I don't know how to answer that question, mate, because he's just, I mean, look at him. He's just a definition of a man. He's too hard for me. You know what I mean? He's too fast for me, and according to him, I'm just a shit boxer. So if it don't go his way, and I do get a lucky punch as it'd have to be, then you've been beat by a shit boxer. So you keep. So yeah, that's about it.
I never said you were shit. Slow.
I never said you were shit. You just called yourself a faggot and shit. That's not my words. That's yours. You've obviously got problems with your own self. I would never call myself a faggot or I'm shit. Okay, now what's wrong with you? Where's your confidence? Come on.
I ain't got none. I'm
Show
fighting
some. Come on.
the renovator.
There you go. That's it. Show some passion. Jesus.
Absolute cock.
I can't. Oh, this is going to be fantastic.
Any more questions for anybody here? Yep.
Big Red.
Oh, me again?
Yeah. The banter between you and Lee, right, it's all good for the fans. What's your prediction on stopping Lee?
Well, if
Obviously you're confident like Lee is, and credit to both of you, but what is your prediction for this fight?
This is the thing, mate. There's confidence and then there's arrogance. I'm confident that I'm going to win this fight, yeah? And I can admit when I've got a weakness, and I can say when somebody else has got a strength. But he's a lot fitter than me. He's a lot faster than me. But he doesn't hit as hard as me. He's judging me on past performances, and to be completely honest, I don't think I've gone into any fight at 100%. But it's one of them at the night. I'm confident that it's not going to go 10 rounds and I'm not going to lose. But it's just one of them. You're going to find out on the night. It's heavyweight boxing. Nobody can give a guaranteed prediction. It's heavyweight boxing, whether it's 16 stone, 21 stone. Mike's broke, so I'll just pretend that everyone can still hear me. It's one of them. It's heavyweight boxing. It could be 16 stone, it could be 21 stone, it could be 30 stone. All it takes is one punch in the right place. It could be 10 stone, and me at 24 stone, you could not be clean out. Do you know what I mean? So it is a play by ear. I'll give it 50-50. I'll buy into everybody else's stuff, but yeah, it's going to be a brilliant night. It's going to be a brilliant fight, and there's going to be a lot of shocked faces when it's all over.
Cheers, Rad. Any more questions?
Yeah, I've got a question. I've come as an outsider, like support both of them, but Big Red there's saying that he's a lot fitter than him. He's a lot fitter. He's a lot more agile. So at what point of the fight are you going to write yourself off? If it goes past 6 rounds, you're going to say, look, after 6 rounds, that's me, I'm wrote off. Are you going to, can you last the whole distance with Willie?
Not all, mate.
Good question.
It is a brilliant question, mate. At no point do I say that I haven't got the 10 rounds in me. I've got the 10 rounds in me. I've been training 10, 12, 50. I've been training the rounds. I know I've got the rounds in the tank. But like I say, everything can change on fight night. You could take a bad shot, it can knock you, it can knock your fitness. But on a whole, Lee is a lot fitter than me. So I can go the 10 rounds, maybe Lee could go 15 rounds, 16 rounds. But it's all going to depend on what happens on the night. And that's it, innit? But thank you for your question. Can somebody ask somebody else a question now?
Any questions for Lee or Vinny, anyone? John?
I'll give one.
Go on then, Sam. Oh yeah, go mate, how are you?
Quick question for Vinny. Obviously, you know you fought Sam, obviously you fought Jack. What is the comparison you think between the both? What makes you think they're going to beat Jack as you analyse the fight that he had compared to you? There you go.
Jack can fight, Godfrey can't. Simple as that.
Any more questions, anybody? Right, we'll give to the boxers now for one last word. Lee?
Cool. Right, again, thank you all for turning out. Everybody that's purchased tickets so far for the boxing on the 21st of September. It's great that you're supporting all the boxers, myself, Red, and all the fighters on the card. It's great, it's brilliant for the city. It brings us all together, and it's a great night of boxing. It's also helping. I know we've got is it the mental health awareness? Men's mental health awareness. So it's raising a lot of what's the word? Awareness, yeah, for good charity. So it's all good. It's all positive. All the joking aside and everything else, we're two men. We're both athletes. We're going in there. We're fighting, and we're going to step in the ring. Anybody who knows about boxing, when you step in the ring, it's a fight, and it takes big balls to do that. But there has to be a winner, there has to be a loser, and I'm extremely confident that it's me, it's my time at the minute. Big Red is younger. How old are you, Red?
26.
26. See, at the time at the minute, it's all happening for me. Everything's in a perfect place. Big Red will come again. I'll probably have won the fight, a couple more fights, and I'll probably be done anyway, because I'll be 44 next. Big Red's going to have plenty of time to come again, so he's going to get beat, and then he'll come back. So, well, there you go.
Final word from you, Red?
Same gist of it, really. I think Ashton Promotions are doing brilliant for this level of boxing. I mean, I've been to a lot of professional shows and they're nowhere near on the scale of this. Do you know what I mean? It's normally leisure centres and sports halls, and do you know what I mean? They're pulling out arena shows just like they're nothing. Obviously, the work they're doing now with the charities is absolutely brilliant. And unlike a lot of other promotions, I don't think there's a fight on this that I could put less than 50-50. Everybody's evenly matched, no walkovers, so once again he's doing brilliant for boxing. I'd like to thank all my sponsors and everybody involved in my team, Lions Den, Full Power, Katie's Kitchen, Desire Inks, Tony Harris, my coach. He's been in the game, well, since I was a twinkle in my dad's knacker, so you know what I mean, he's still going, pushing me hard. Yeah, it's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a brilliant night, not just mine and Lee's fight, all the fights on it are going to be brilliant. So if you haven't got your tickets yet, anybody watching at home, you haven't got your tickets yet, then get them purchased. So thank you for having me.
Vinny, last word.
Just the same as that, really. It's great to be boxing on a big show that John's putting on. Just bring on 2 weeks' time, fight night.
Obviously, Lee and Red have both touched on the Mind charity for men's mental health awareness. So, as boxers and as men, at some point in our adult lives, we've all sort of experienced sort of mental health problems, but we probably don't talk about them. We probably just go down to the gym, smash a bag, and just keep quiet about it. So, there's been a few tragedies recently. I've lost a few friends in the past, and I'm sure other people have lost friends as well. So, behind the scenes, we've been working hard, and we brought on Mind mental health charity, and they're going to be at the event. So they're going to be doing a big fundraiser. They're a non-profit organisation, and they're raising awareness for men's mental health. So on the night, when you see one of them, they're there to talk, dig deep, get your hands in your pockets, put a few quid in, and raise awareness for men's mental health. If you see a Facebook post from Ashton Promotions, about men's mental health, make sure you share it. It only takes 2 seconds. That could go out to 1,000 people. If that could change one person's mindset or 2 people's mindset about their life, you know, you're doing your bit. So do your bit, raise awareness for men's mental health, and we'll see you at the event.
Just need to give another big shout out as well. If anybody needs an MOT, you get free MOT with every full service. A cam servicing, open 7 days a week, located all over the place. Boom, there we go.
So I just want to quickly mention some of the other gyms that we've got on the show. So we've got the Stones Gym, Fit to Fight, Lions Den, Blood, Sweat and Tears, Team Block, Liberties, Body and Soul, World Physique. So if you haven't got your tickets yet for the 21st, get them ASAP. We're going to do a face-off now between Big Red and Lee. Vinny's going to have a photo, then we're going to invite the other boxers to have a photo as well.
Thanks.
Come on everyone.